we're not giving everything away about all the heists that are contained within the book, but there are like 4 that we're kind of featuring. What are those 4?
So the first one is called the Stygian Gambit. It is a heist that takes the characters into the Afterlife Casino, which is a 9 Hells themed casino where a 3-dragon ante tournament is being held. And what they're after is the trophy of the tournament, which is a golden statuette of a devil. And there's another aspect to the heist as well, insofar as the person that they're completing the heist for has a grudge against the owner of the casino. So that adds an interesting complicating factor. The location is unusual because the casino is not like a typical casino. It's been sort of carved out of this gloomy cavern to kind of make it look a bit like this hellish place. But it has all the trappings of the casino, insofar as there are basically D&D equivalent of slot machines and the bad bar.
Are we using soul coins again?
and no soul coins, but there's entertainment there.
Yeah.
There's like a little miniature circus that is being performed inside the casino to entertain those who are there. There's a river that runs through the casino that's called the River Styx. There's a lot of milking the theme of you're in hell, you're in the afterlife, but you're having a good time. It's also got some interesting security, magical security, of course, because it's a D&D adventure.
I expect we're going to run into a few devils in the casino.
You may.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Or sort of devil lights.
Up-and-comers.
Yes. There's also a restaurant with a hell-themed menu.
Oh, perfect.
So
good.
There is a lot of distractions, shall we say. It's quite possible that in perpetrating the heist, 1 or 2 characters might get too wrapped up in the...
Am I going to lose someone?
To a 3-dragon ante-tournament, possibly.
Perfect. And we briefly talked about Prisoner 13, but Prisoner 13 is an adventure as well.
The Prison of Revel's End first appeared in Icewind Dale Rime of the Frost Maiden back in 2020. We are returning to that location for this heist. The characters are basically charged with retrieving the key to a dwarven vault. The only person who knows where that key is and what that key is currently incarcerated in Revel's End. And so you have to break into the prison, get the information you need, and get out. And get the key if you can get it. There is a complication, and I don't want to spoil it because it's really nifty. But there's more going on with Prisoner 13, the individual that you're sent to talk to, than you know about.
Yeah. So then we have Veteran's Vault.
Yes, Veteran's Vault is one of our mid-level adventures. It is a very classic heist in the sense that the thing you're after is a tangible object, is a ruby diadem currently held in the custody of a notorious thief named Nixalana Veterant. She is not to be trifled with, and she expects someone to try to steal it from her. And so her lair is basically located in a city. It's heavily guarded, and as any good thief would do, she has rigged it with all sorts of devious traps. And so getting in and getting out will be no mean feat. But if you do succeed in getting in, Veterant herself might actually make you a tempting counteroffer.
Oh, that's the stuff I love the most.
So will you go through with the heist, or will you do this other thing for her instead, is one of those open-ended questions. Your group might not. We shall see.
You're very good at that stuff, just in live play shows and stuff like that. People making deals with the devil kind of stuff.
Yes.
I like the temptation in an adventure where it's like, well, everything's going along fairly well, but you could be more. You could have more.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah, yes. That's the nastiest bit. And then we've got Fire and Darkness, which does not sound intimidating at all.
Fire and Darkness is our highest level heist in the book. And the object of this heist is nothing less than the Book of Vile Darkness. Which as anyone who's played D&D for a while knows, is one of the most terrible, frightening artifacts in D&D lore. Written by the archlich turned god Vecna, it is full of all manner of unpleasantness.
Yeah.
And to simply possess the book is a great risk. And here you've been tasked with basically retrieving it from the fortress of an Ifriti. And Ifriti are powerful fire genies with immense resources at their disposal. And this brimstone fortress is daunting, to say the least. And it is like concentrated evil, this book. So what you're going after is very, very dangerous indeed. And one of the interesting complicating factors is not everybody in this brimstone fortress is against you. There's at least one individual in the fortress who wants you to succeed, and so you might find some unexpected help amid the fire and the darkness.